What's up, YouTube boxing communities? Welcome to Universal Sports. Sad news today in the sport of boxing. Seems like boxing always gets hit. First, Johnny Tapia last night. Rest in peace, Johnny Tapia. And my heart and my condolences and my prayers go out to your family for Johnny Tapia. He was a good fighter and entertaining fighter, and he also kept it real. And Johnny Tapia also had a hard life, losing both parents at an early age. I think his mother, when I read about him, his mother was brutally murdered. And while he was in the house, while Johnny Tapia was in the house, and his father died before, while his mother was pregnant with him. So Johnny Tapia had a sad life and does not care about the circumstances of how he died. And let's just hope the man has peace and his family has peace. So let's have the prayers go out to Johnny Tapia's family. And another sad note also, Paul Williams was involved in a motorcycle accident in Atlanta. Don't know if it happened this morning or yesterday, but most likely he's in the early prognosis is not good. He's paralyzed. He may be paralyzed from the waist down, folks. And this is sad because let's forget about the boxing career for a second. I mean, he has wins over Antonio Margarito and Sergio Martinez and Winky Wright. Those are his biggest wins, obviously. And he always came to fight and always gave an entertaining style. I watched Blood's video last night, and he talked about never forgetting about the legends and the people who bled for this sport, and in some cases even died for this sport, and how we shouldn't jump on the next man, but we should always show respect to the old school. And I'm one of the few, and I do respect the old school. And also, and Blood also said we should always shout out, and I know I'm being long-winded for shouting out Blood, but also he said we should also throw tribute videos to our favorite fighters of the past. And when I heard about Paul Williams, I just thought about that point he made a couple of nights ago, or was it last night? And Paul Williams was one of my favorite fighters to watch. I mean, whether I had to work at night, I always make sure I take the Paul Williams fight. You got to admire the man's spirit. He always came to fight. You can tell he never gave up. And it's not obviously he had a big fight coming up with Canelo Alvarez September 15th. Obviously, he's not going to fight on September 15th, folks. He has a bigger fight ahead, and that's just to even to get back to necessity that we all take advantage. We all take for granted sometimes, and that is to walk. I just hope Paul Williams is able to walk again. And I'm glad that George Peterson told him to invest his money wisely, invest in property. So when some moments happen like this, Paul Williams will be taken care of and not left on the street. So I know George Peterson may have gotten bad take on YouTube for maybe being a bad trainer, and Paul Williams, people were telling Paul Williams to fire his trainer. Even I have said that a couple of times. But it's people like that look out for the fighters. That instead of Mr. Peterson could have said, take more fights, stay in boxing as long as you can. Mr. Peterson was trying to make him quit boxing and say, hey man, quit by like 30, 31. You got enough money. We don't want you to get hurt. And so we should salute people. We should respect people like George Peterson because he was looking out for Paul Williams' health for the long term. You could tell that he cared for Paul Williams as a friend and as a father figure also. So I know George Peterson is sad right now because it's like Paul Williams is like a son to him. And so we should think about Mr. Peterson as well and the good people that are in boxing. And I'm rambling, but I'm just sad, folks, for Paul Williams and for his family. Also, I don't know if he had a wife or kids or not, but I can tell that Paul Williams was a nice guy. I mean, when I looked at the Ring magazine, he always smiled for pictures and always posed with the fans, and he seemed like a good guy. I don't know if anybody on YouTube met Paul Williams, but he seemed like a nice guy, not an arrogant person, but he always gave a fight for the fans. And I'm just sad that, I just want the man to walk again. I mean, damn the boxing career. I just want the man to walk again. And I hope to see a lot of videos on Paul Williams because he gave a lot to the sport of boxing and to the fans. And I think we should all think about Paul Williams today and show respect to him and pay our respect to him. And let's just hope he walks again and has a good quality of life. Thank you. Bye. Peace.